What's this? Is this an earthquake? Should I be alarmed?
Our new Arcadia fifth wheel has really been a dream come true for us. We haven't had any problems with it at all.
But that doesn't mean there aren't a couple of customizations that we can add.
So, let's show them.
All right. The first problem we needed to address was getting in the door. It used to be you had to go up a couple of stairs to open the door, and then you had to go backwards to get the door open. So, there had to be a better way. This is the better way. It's a door lash extender from MoreRide. Now, all you have to do is reach, open the door, and you're ready to walk right in. We have 4 steps to get in, and the fifth wheel came with a handwheel, but we wanted something just a little bit longer, and MoreRide makes this. So I have a nice handwheel to get in. Reach, open, handwheel, the entire 4 steps. Now there's one more thing that we added. We've had this in our other RVs and we enjoy it. Instead of having to have a key, we added a lock that has a code. It's very easy to work. Punch it in and you're good. We have had the RV keyless lock on our Class Cs and we enjoy this feature. We have a fob in case you want to open it remotely, lock it remotely. If you want to use a key, you have the key. But if you want the freedom of being key free, which we enjoy, our last Cs, we love this. And if you want somebody else to go get something, you just give them the code, they go get it. If it's far away, forget about it. You don't have a key that you're passing back and forth. Something that somebody could lose. So you just use your numbers, push lock or unlock. You're going away, you don't have to punch in the code, just hold down the lock feature and it locks for you. It makes life so much simpler.
Another issue that we wanted to solve dealt with stabilization, making it less shaky inside.
So one of the challenges for RVers when they're at the campsite is they want to enjoy the RV as much as possible, and sometimes on a windy day, or sometimes you get this situation where you're just walking inside the unit and you feel everything. Some people say it's like my washer is stuck on the spin cycle. They just feel every little bit of movement. So MoreRide has a product to help stabilize it. One of the challenges is the amount of overhang. This unit is really good. It only has about 7 feet of overhang from the rear jack to the very end of the unit. Some units have anywhere from 10 to 12 feet. The longer the overhang, the bigger the lever, and that just creates more and more instability. So what MoreRide's going to do is try and reduce that lever with what we call our X-Brace hitch stabilizer. So I'm pushing on it and you can just see the amount of movement. Just imagine that's from wind or just people walking around or the big dog who's running back and forth. And you just feel it inside the unit, both in the back and in the front.
What's this?
Okay.
Is this an earthquake? Should I be alarmed? Jack, that was amazing. I can't believe how that place shook.
So MoreRide's got a solution. We're going to install our rear hitch brace and we'll see what a difference it makes. So this is the rear hitch brace. It fits inside the hitch receiver with this hitch bar. And all we're going to do is we're going to position it. We're going to install it secure as you put your normal hitch pin in. And then we've got adjustable legs depending upon the campground and how uneven it is. So all we're going to do, this one's, we'd like it to be a little bit more of a 45, but because of this site, this will work. So then we just take a ratchet strap. We hook it up here. Hook it up here, and then all we do is now we provide the tension to it. So we've got as much tension as we feel comfortable with. Now actually a little bit more. So now we've tightened it up, and now we're just going to come over and we're going to push on the unit again.
Here's the test. Look at that. Holy cow.
So we can't make all the movement go away, but we can greatly reduce it.
Wow.
What that means is that the campsite is going to be more comfortable because you're just not going to feel all that movement from the wind or just people walking around inside the trailer.
So the back was stabilized. Now it's time to do the same thing on the front with the fifth wheel X-Brace stabilizer.
So we're going to do a little before and after demonstration to show what the X-Brace product does. We're going to push on it, show you the side-to-side movement. We're going to tighten up the X-Brace, then you'll see how much it actually stabilizes everything. So you can see with one hand just how much the RV moves.
Yeah, wow.
So what I'm doing is I'm attaching, there's a bar that attaches directly to the leveling leg. It's direct bolt on, so it's basically just a C-channel that attaches to the leveling leg. We secure the one end of the bar that has a threaded rod through it, and then we'll bring this over with another threaded rod on this end, and we'll secure it through the bottom hole on the other leg. So basically you're providing an X-brace, an X, extra stability from side to side. And then we also have right here, these little pins. You pull these pins out, and then you can twist this, and that allows you to have this adjustability from side to side. So then when you put the pin back in and you twist it, it applies tension, and that's what gives you all your stability. So there's an inner tube and an outer tube. I'm basically attaching those tubes together using this pin. So you line up the holes with the inner and the outer tube, push the pin through, secure that in place. We'll do that on the other one as well. I have to find the tubes here. So over here we lined up the holes, drop that pin through, and then all you're doing is pushing or pulling depending on the tension. So on the front one here, I'm just pushing with some pressure here, which applies outward pressure between both of the scissor jacks or the landing gear. And then on the back one, instead of pushing, I'm going to be pulling it. So you take this,
And you do it till it's hand tight and a little more?
till it's hand tight, so right here, and then I usually do about a half turn more,
Got it.
and that applies that tension to both sides. So now we're going to do the after test we saw before with all the motion from side to side. Now we're going to push on and see if it moves at all.
It's not going anywhere. I got it.
And there you have it, just that easy. The nice thing about the X-Brace is it stays permanently attached. All you have to do is remove those two pins, loosen some of the pressure, and then drive off. You're good to go.
We love this X-Bar stabilizer. I can't believe the difference it makes having that to keep everything nice and secure. We also added this tripod for the hitch pin, just to help a little bit more.
This MoreRide bumper hitch stabilizer makes just a tremendous difference. Before we had that, when Bo was kind of like inside the RV and he was panting, we would literally feel it shake and move just from his panting. Now he's a big dog, and when he pants a lot, but there is absolutely no movement inside there anymore. And this, along with the front stabilization, makes this rock solid inside. One of the things I love about this Arcadia fifth wheel is the pass-through storage. It is immense. This goes all the way through the other side, and I can put so much stuff in here. However, the problem I have had with it is when I had stuff way in the back, I'd have to climb in just about. I could make that a second bedroom, it's so big. But anyway, I'd have to climb in, and it was, you know, it was kind of a hassle. Well, MoreRide makes this awesome sliding tray. Look at this. Is that cool or what? So now I can get everything. You know, this is all my gadgets. This is my Starlink dish, and I've got all my boxes and all the storage in here. And what's nice about it is I can do it from this side, or on the other side, it will also come out that way.
We couldn't be happier with our Arcadia, and the little things that we've added make us like it even more. And I'm sure there'll be other things down the road that we'll probably feel compelled to buy.
Hey, that's half the fun of RVing, making it your own. We're Mike and Jennifer Wendland. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the RV Lifestyle channel right here on YouTube.
Happy trails!